We're going to just step back, nice and easy. And remember, if you don't have to go super low. You can just kind of go to your natural place. You know, ideally we want 90 degrees in both legs, but you don't have to. Good. There's 5, 6. We're going to 12. 7, 8. Good. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. All right, now we're going to stay in a static lunge. So what does that mean? That means we're going to keep one foot back. All right, and we're going to not move our legs. We're going to go down and up, but we're not going forward and back, okay? And we're going to add a bicep curl to it. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We're going to add bent arm lateral. No, let's do bicep. Okay, sorry. All right, so we're going to do a hammer curl with it. So as you come down, you're going to bring the front of the dumbbell is going to be facing forward, okay? So let's try this. Nice and easy. It's a compound exercise. You're doing a lot of muscle groups here. There's 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now I want you to change legs. Now the other one's forward. All right. Nice big deep breath. Keep your shoulders back. Here we go. There's 6, 5. Good. Don't swing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes. All the way up. Good. Let's shake it out. We're going to go back to the reverse lunges. So now we're stepping back again. All right. Ready? We got 12 of these. Here we go. Take your time. There's 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. You're doing great. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, here we go. We're going back to that static lunge with the hammer curl. Ready? Shoulders back and go. Stay on one leg for the first 6, 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch legs. Shoulders back, reset yourself. Let's do another 6 here. 6, 5, 4, 3. Good. And 1. Is that 1? All right, let's do one more. 1. Okay, my counting's off today. Ooh, you guys are doing awesome. Okay, we got one more round of that. One more round. So let's finish with those 12 reverse lunges. Nice big deep breath. We got this. I bet your heart rate's getting up just a little bit, right? There's 12. Even though we're not doing anything cardio, it's cool. 10, because we're using a lot of different muscle groups. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Don't lose your form. 2, and 1. Good. Okay, we got those 6 and 6 coming up. And at the very end, we'll just do some regular bicep curls to finish the set. Okay, shoulders back. Let's start in that static. Ready? Here we go. Our last 6 on this side. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Switch legs. Here's our last 6. You're doing amazing. Ready? Let's do this. There's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stand all the way up, and let's just do some bicep curls to finish So nice and slow. We're not going all the way to the top. We're going about 3/4 of the way, keeping our muscles under tension. Good. There's 7, 6, good. 5, 4, 3, 2. On this last one, we're going to pulse it halfway. So you're going to be here, and we're just going to pulse it for the last 10 seconds here. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down slow. Good. All right, let's get a quick water break. That was awesome. All right. Okay, so our next set's just going to be upper body. Okay, so we're going to do some back. Okay, we're going to do some wide rows. So when you're doing a wide row, ideally you're bent over as much as you can be, right? Because if you're just standing straight up, then you're probably more working your shoulders. So just bend over as much as you can. You can be in a split lunge. You can feet together. You want to keep your back flat. You don't want to let your back round out like that. You want to keep nice, strong core. And wide rows means we're going, palms should be facing behind you, and you're bringing your elbows out as wide as they can. Okay? So let me show you what those wide rows look like. So you're here, and you're wide, right? Slow coming down. So you don't want to do this and then just let them drop. You're fighting gravity on this. Okay, let's start with some wide rows. Right here, bent over. Ready? Right there, nice. Bringing your shoulder blades together and then controlling and coming down. Good, there's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we're going to do a rotational row, just one side at a time. So you can just hold on to this one here. You're still going to be bent over. And what you're going to do is you're going to row, but you're going to twist your body a little bit. You're going to feel this in your core. So here, drive your elbows back. Good. There's 2, 3, good. 4, we got 4 more. 5, 6, good. 7, 1 more. 8, good. Now let's do the same thing on the other side. Ready? I'm going to show you from sideways what it looks like. There we go. There's 8. 7, good. 6, 5, 4, 3, you got this. 2, and 1. Good. Let's come up out of it. Doing real good. We always want to reset ourselves after each round. So here we go. We're going to go back to the wide rows. Remember to keep your shoulder blades pulled back. And we're going nice and wide. Ready? Here we go. There's 10. You're trying to bring that chest towards the ground. 9, as much as you can. 8, 7, 6. You'll be feeling this a little more in your upper back, not as much in your lats. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stand all the way up. And then we're going to go back to that rotational row, 8 on each side. So you hinge forward, keep your back flat. Here we go. Keep it close to your rib cage here, right? There's 2, 3, 4. There's 5. Good. 6, 7, and 8. Good. All right. Other side. Ready? Keep your good form. Keep it nice and tight. There's 8, 7. Good. 6, 5, 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Woo, yeah. All right. We got one more round of that. You're doing real good. Okay. Nice big deep breath. Here's our last wide rows. We're hinging forward. We're keeping our shoulder blades back. Ready? We got this. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, here come those last rotational rows. 8 and 8, and we're done. We can move on to the next set, which is going to be some standing core. Okay, here we go. Oh, there we go. There's 8. Yank, and then slow coming back. Good. There's 7. 6. 5. 4. You got this. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Reset, and here's our last 8 here. On that other side. There's 1, 2, 3. Good. 4, 5, 6. 2 more. 7, and 8. All right, let's put those down. Woo! All right, let's get a quick water break. Okay, so next up, we're going to do some standing core. You're only going to need one weight. So obviously, the heavier you go on this, the more you're going to feel it. But this is called a marching 8, a figure 8 march, I'm sorry. So what you're doing is you're going to be just lifting. You're going to alternate your knee lifts, right? What we're doing here is we're bringing the weight to the side of your hip. So the leg that's up, you're doing like a little figure 8. So that's what it looks like. This is actually working your core. So what's happening as the weight is alongside of your body like this, it takes a lot of core muscles and core stabilizers to keep you from falling over, right? So that's your body. Everything's working to keep yourself upright. So you really have to think about bringing this here. If you're just bringing it here to here, it's not going to do much. You really have to try to get it to the side of your hip. All right, we don't have to go fast. We're going to do it for time. You go at your speed, but I want that nice side all the way here before you pull it back, okay? So here we go. Deep breath. Let's go right here. It's just 20 seconds. Like I said, the heavier you go, the more you feel this. Your core and your legs having to work. Looking good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now, what we're going to do is you're going to be right here, and you're going to do a knee lift with the weight to the side. Remember, it's the side is the leg that's coming up is the one you're crunching to. Ready? Let's stay on one side for this one. Here we go. This one we'll do 10, 9, 8. Good. 7, 6, 5. Really bring that to the side there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, I should mention, if you have any back issues and you're not allowed to twist, then what you can do is just stay here and bring the weight to the side without doing any kind of little rotation, okay? That's totally fine. You're bringing the weight side to side. Okay, back to the figure 8s. 20 seconds. Let's do it. A little more dynamic here. We're side to side. Make those big figure 8s. Good. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, now we're going to do the other side. Ready, set, knee lift. Bringing that weight all the way to the side. There's 3, 4. Good. 5, 6, 7. Good. 8, 9, and 10. Good. And you know what? If you only have light weights, you can grab 2 of them together and do this. Okay, we got 2 more rounds, 1 more on each side. All right, nice big deep breath. Back to the march, figure 8 marches. Ready? Here we go. The other thing you can do to challenge yourself a little more is to actually have your arms out a little bit more. So you can keep them at 90 degrees, or you can bring them out a little more. Now you're also having to work to keep from falling forward, right? Because now the weight's also kind of in front. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, back to that original side. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Good. 5, 4, 3. Good. 2, and 1. All right, here's our last round. Last 20 seconds of the figure 8 marches. Ready? Well, let's do it. We're almost done with these. So it's important to do some of our core standing up, right? Because that's how we live the majority of our life, standing. So it's good to work our core muscles in different ways. You got this. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Okay, here's our last 10 here with that knee. There we go. There's 10. 9, 8, 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yay! All right, let's put that down. You can get a quick water break, and our next set, you will not need any weight. It's going to be a body weight leg workout. So I'm going to show you guys how, even if you're on vacation and you don't have any weights or anything going on, there's lots of things you can do to just kind of, keep moving, keep yourself in shape. And even with your own body weight, there's a lot of effective exercises. So we're just going to do some squats, but what we're going to do is we're going to do them with 3 different tempos. We're going to do our own body weight squats right here, right? We're just going to practice those, weight in our heels. Then we're going to do speed squats. Now, speed squats are going a little faster. I don't come all the way up. I don't lock my knees out. So it looks like this. So you're almost pulsing, and you're staying in that smaller range of motion. Then you're going to do an isometric hold, and that's the chair pose. And if anyone does yoga, you'll know what this looks like. But you're basically going to sit into that squat, and you're going to lift your arms up. Ideally, your biceps are by your ears, but if you don't have that range in your shoulders, just do what you can. You can be here. But ideally, you're up here, you're looking straight ahead, and we're in that isometric hold. Woo, okay, we're going to feel this. Ready? Let's do this. Okay, so let's start with some nice squats. Ready? Nice and easy. Let's go. Let's start right here. Getting that nice form down. There's 3, 4, good. 5, 6, 7, 8, good. 9, 10, good. Now we're going to do those speed squats. I'm going to time it so you go at your speed, but you're going faster, not locking out at the top. Ready? You got 15 seconds. Go. So it's here. Yes. Keeping your head up, chest out. Oh, yeah. Now you're feeling it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's go into that chair pose. Go. You're sitting back. Oh, Lordy. Now you're really feeling it. 10-second hold. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come out of it. Oh, y'all feel that? Yes. So we're working with different tempos, working our legs, working our core too, actually. And we're going to do that again. All right. So 10 regular squats. Nice big deep breath. Reset ourselves. Shoulders back. Ready? Here we go. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here come the speed squats. And go. 15 seconds. Remember, you're not coming all the way, not locking out your knees. Oh, yeah. Come on. You got 5 seconds here. Stay with it. 3, 2, 1. And the chair pose. Ready? 10 seconds. Go. Oh, now you really are in that isometric hold. Yes. The lower you go down, the more you feel. You got 3, 2, and 1. Oh, woo. Good morning, legs. All right. We got one more round here, guys. You're doing really good. So if you're starting to get a little uncomfortable, that's a good thing, right? Because you're supposed to feel a little, you should be pushing yourself a little bit. Of course, always listen to your body. You never want to be like you're gonna, you're not getting enough air. You always want to, everyone's at different levels. So just remember that if you need to stop before I do, that's okay. But challenge is good because that's how we change our body and our health and our, fitness level. Okay, let's do it one more time. Nice big deep breath. Let's go. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Good. 2, 1. Last 15 seconds of those speed squats. Let's do it. Go. Strong. You're strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, chair pose. Let's do this. Last 10 seconds. Get into it and go. Keep your head up. Your head should ideally be right between your arms. You're almost there. You got 3, 2, and 1. Woo. All right, let's get a quick water break. Let's stretch our legs out a little bit. That was good. Remember that next time you're on vacation and you're like, oh, I'm not getting to work out. You can do that little set right there. Okay, so next up is just going to be arms. So let me show you what we're going to do here. Okay, so you can use 2 here. We're going to do that overhead tricep. Okay, so on this one, you have to, 2 things you need to remember. You have to keep your arms by your ears. Ideally, your elbows are pointed forward. You don't want to look like this. See how I'm out real wide? Really, and what happens here is your body is always reverting to the easiest way to do something. So what happens is your elbows will eventually pop out. And when you notice that, you need to redirect them right away. Okay? Sometimes exercising is a lot of brain. You got to work. People think it's all about your body. Your brain has to communicate with your body. And so that's why exercising is good for your mental health too. Okay, so we're going to start with the tricep extensions, and then we're going to do some shoulder presses. So let's start with the tricep extensions. If for any reason you have any problems with overhead movements, you can stay right here and just do the tricep kickbacks. Okay, but if you can do the overhead, let's do the overhead together. Ready? So here we go. Come all the way up. Elbows forward. Good. You're coming to the top of your shoulders and then all the way up. Good. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. 9 and 10. Good. Now you're going to bring it down here. Now we're going to do some shoulder presses. Ready? So now you're here, right at your shoulders and straight up. There's 10, 9. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. I should mention that was a neutral grip. When I say neutral grip, it means that your arm looks like this. You're not like this. You're like this. So your palms should be facing each other. Good. Okay. Now we're gonna add some combo moves. So we're gonna do some tricep extensions, and then when I tell you to bring it down, you see how they're together here? We're gonna press them together. So we're gonna do some combo moves like that, and then we'll separate them for some presses out. Let me show you what that looks like. Okay, so let's bring them together for those triceps. Here we go. We got 5, 4, good. 3, 2, 1. Now come to here, right to your chest, and then we're gonna press for 3, 2, 1, all the way back to the triceps. Ready, go. Elbows forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to the middle, come to the chest, and let's do 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, let's bring it down. We didn't do any neutral grips on that one, but I feel like that was plenty of shoulders. Okay, now let's start with some neutral grip. All right, so now we're just gonna do 5 of the neutral grip presses. Ready? So we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring it together here. Now let's do 5 tricep extensions. 5, 4. Good. 3, 2, 1. Keep them together. Now let's do 3 presses with these together right here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Woo. Okay, last tricep extensions. Come on, 5 more and 3 presses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and keep it right here for the last 3. 3, 2. Oh yes, and 1. Woo. All right. Let's do a little a tricep stretch. Let me show you. You're gonna bring your arm all the way up, and you're just gonna try to push your elbow, your hand down your back. So you're pushing on your elbow down. It lengthens your tricep right here. Good, and we'll do the other side. You can also do this where you kind of stretch your arm across your body like this, kind of give it a tug and hold it. You can do that. This one kind of hits your tricep and your shoulder. So that's a good one too. Okay, awesome. Okay, how much time do we have? 10 minutes. Okay, so let's do a little bit of movement, and then we'll go down to the mat for core, and I will show you alternatives if you don't want to do that. Although I always encourage people to try to go down to the floor to do some exercising, because it's a very important skill once you get older. You want to be able to get off the floor. If you ever fall or haven't, you want to be able to pull yourself up. Okay, so let's just do some little movements here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit of karaoke, let me see. You kind of swivel your hips, so you have to have a little bit of space to the side here. So what you're doing, you can keep little teeny tiny steps. See how one knee comes in? It's like you're kind of staying in a small range here. Kind of, again, working your core. So let's practice this. No one's watching you. You can just do whatever. Even if you can't get it, it's okay. You're moving. But it's a good little agility, right? Because you're kind of having to bring your feet over one another. It's important to know how to do that too. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a forward, backwards kick. So, and you don't have to kick as high as I do, okay? Don't feel intimidated by that. You're planting one foot, you're kicking forward, you can touch here, and then you can hinge and kick behind you. So it's forward and backwards. So you can tap in the middle to catch your balance, okay? But let's try this. So when you're kicking behind, it's like you're pushing somebody away, okay? So push someone away, good. 3, 2, and 1, good. Let's try it on the other. This one's gonna feel more awkward. It's probably your weaker side. So you're kicking forward, hinge forward, and then kick behind you. So let's do it. You're doing amazing. You got 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, so that's almost like a single leg hip hinge, which is also good. You should feel that in the back of your leg. Okay, let's just do one more of these so we have time to go down to the mat. Okay, karaoke. Ready? I know it's really weird, but if you have any grandkids or kids that are in athletics, they do this kind of stuff all the time. Or if you were an athlete, maybe you did this before. Karaoke. Swiveling those hips, really getting that core work in. Getting your heart rate up a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, let's just do one more of those kicks. Ready? So one foot stays planted. You're kicking forward and hinging and kicking behind you. Good. Think about kicking someone away from you. That's the kind of power I want. Right? Boom. So the martial arts movies we watch where you see somebody dispatching of like 20 people. You got to be able to kick someone in front and someone behind you. Oh no, I've lost count thinking about that. All right, here we go. That's 5 probably. Here's 6. That's 7. One more. And 8. Awesome. Okay, we're going to do one more time and then we're going to go down to the mat. Here's that last time on that leg. Ready? Forward. Back. Good. There's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Excellent. Okay. All right. If you are, let's get a quick water break. If you have your mat or towel, let's get it. And I'm going to show you options if you don't want to go down. So today we're going to do some dead bugs. Isn't that a fun name, dead bugs? And then we're going to do a variation and then isometric hold. So if you're not going down to the mat, you can do these standing up. What I want you to do is you're going to bring your hands so about shoulder height, and you're alternating bringing up one opposite knee. Okay, so it's here, hold. And when you hold, this isn't going to do much unless you really keep your core contracted. So what I mean by that is, imagine what it feels like. You know how you're supposed to kind of tighten up your core if someone were to punch you in the stomach? That's what I want. Keep that nice and tight. As you're doing these, really think about bringing your belly button to your spine. All right, so this is all we're doing on the first one. Then you're going to have them both out and you're going to be here. And again, really work on this one. I want you to really work on kind of hanging for a second up here and then controlling it coming down. You're fighting gravity on this one, okay? That's your lower core working. And then the last one is just going to be, you're just going to be here and you're going to do a hold. So what I mean by a hold is you're going to tighten everything up, belly button, and you're just going to hold it. All right, as long as we hold it on the ground. Okay, so the rest of you that might want to go down to the mat, I'm going to put this down just a little bit more so you can see me. Okay, so you're going to be on your back on this. Okay, so it looks like this. Now, this one takes a little bit of brain power. Your arms are above your shoulders. You're going to be in a 90 degree with your legs here, okay? Again, this one also means you have to push your belly button down towards the mat. Really engage your core here. And what you're going to do is opposite leg is going to extend and opposite arm is going to go behind you. So it looks like this. Nice and slow. And then they come back to the original position. Ready? So opposite arm is behind me. That opposite leg is extended. I'm pushing my core down into the mat. And you really, really make sure that small of your back doesn't pop up. Here we go. You're doing this. Concentrate on what you're doing. Part of the exercise is your brain making opposite arm and opposite leg go. Keep breathing. Push that belly button down. Good. Let's do a couple more here. 2, one more. And 1. Good. Now you keep your arms here. All right. And you're going to extend one leg at a time, almost like a bicycle. Nice and easy. There we go. Push the belly button down towards the spine. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now you're staying here. Now I want you to try an isometric hold. What's going to happen here? You keep your neck aligned with your spine. Don't crane it up. And you're going to lift your shoulders off the ground. Make a little bow right here. And you're going to hold it for 10 seconds. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's release that. Awesome. So it's all about really visualizing your core and making sure that you're working the right muscles. Okay. Let's go back to that dead bug. So this is called a dead bug. So your shoulders are down. Your small of your back is pressed down. Ready? Let's do those dead bugs. So opposite leg extends. And then that opposite arm comes behind you. Always pressing the small of your back down into the mat. Keep breathing. You really start to feel it if you really keep that core engaged. There's 5. You got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Keep those arms up. And here we go with those extensions. You're driving one knee towards your chest. The other one is coming out. If that is too difficult, then you can keep them a little bit higher. It's less work on your core. So if you angle them a little higher, it won't be as hard. The closer you're keeping your legs to the ground, the harder this is to do. You got 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we're going to 90-degree angle, and you're bringing our shoulders up, and we're holding for 10 seconds. Keep breathing through this, though. You never want to hold your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release. Yes. Okay. We're going to do one more, and then we'll stretch. Okay. Let's go back to that dead bug. 90 degrees on your legs. Arms are right above your shoulders. Ready? Extend one arm out behind you, and that opposite leg is stretching out. Good. And always keeping that core engaged. Breathe it out. What you can do is exhale as you're stretching it out. Inhale as you bring it in. So it might help you push that belly button down towards your spine. There's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we know we got those last extended legs. Go. Let's do this. We got 15 seconds here. Push that belly button down. It wants to pop up. Keep that core engaged. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's do our last isometric hold. Shoulders are off, and you have your spine aligned with your neck. Hang on to it. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Woo. All right, if you're on the ground and you want to grab your knees and just kind of give them a little hug, what you can do while you're down here too is put both knees to one side and the arms to the other. You get a nice lower back stretch here. And we're going to do the other side. Oh, yeah, that feels real good. All right, let's bring it back to center and just bring yourself up nice and slowly. Nice and easy. You guys did really awesome. We did a lot of core on that one. Okay, and really nice and slow. Oh, yes, one vertebrae at a time. All right, and let's get our hands down to our knees. You're going to keep your back flat, and you're going to really try to bring your chest towards your legs, and you should be able to feel that stretch in the back of your legs here. Go to where you feel comfortable, but it's a nice deep stretch there, and hold it. Good. Come up nice and slow. We're going to roll those shoulders. So ideally, when you're stretching, you should be trying to hold. We don't have time for it, but you want to hold your stretches for like 30 seconds up to a minute. I know people that hold their stretches for like 6-7 minutes. I mean, that's how, you're supposed to be really lengthening those muscles and really trying to hold on to it. But obviously, we don't have time. So if you ever stretch on your own, think about that. Really hold on to that stretch. Okay. We're going to do some torso rotation. So just make a big circle with your upper body. We're just going to do one in each direction. So when you get to where you started, go the other way. Oh, yeah, that feels good too. All right, come up and let's do a little side stretch. So just come over and hold, but you should feel the stretch on that side of your body. Up and the other side. All right, and let's just finish with that little torso rotation. You guys did amazing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and let's get a nice big deep stretch. Big inhale and big exhale. All right, good job, everyone. You did amazing. I appreciate you coming and trying this out if this was your first time. And for everyone that's been doing it for a while, thank you. Have a wonderful week.